What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. And I want to get my predictions out. So I'm going to be doing some prediction videos. A lot of stuff going on tomorrow in the world of boxing. So I'm really excited. Boxing has just been on a roller coaster ride for me, at least. April 27th is no exception. A lot of great fights. I did want to call Sergio Martinez versus Martin Murray and give you guys my insight on that fight. So as far as this prediction is concerned, I'm not going to go as in depth as maybe some of the past predictions, simply because I don't know everything about Martin Murray. Um, as always, anytime there's a fighter that I don't know all of their background, I try to do as much research as possible. I didn't get to do as much as I would have liked on Martin Murray, but I do know he is undefeated, and he has good punching power, so that's always a dangerous combination. I did watch some highlights on YouTube to kind of look at his style, and he looks like a pretty durable fighter, again undefeated with punching power. So that's always challenging, and he's younger than Sergio Martinez. As far as Sergio Martinez, if you don't have him in your top five, or at least your top 10, definitely top 10, I don't know what your list consists of. But Sergio Martinez, time and time again, he keeps proving himself. He's one of the freakish athletes that kind of defies logic and the rules of thumb that are placed in boxing. He fights unorthodox. He has his hands down low. He started boxing later than most successful people started. He started early 20s, I think, 21, 22. Whether you look at other people like Floyd Mayweather, he's been boxing since he was a kid, comes from a boxing family. Look at people like Danny Garcia. He started, I think, when he was like 13 to 15. A lot of people had more of an amateur career and started at a younger age, but Sergio Martinez wasn't one of those people. He was actually from Argentina, and he was playing soccer. That was his first sport. And age 21, 22, I believe, he picked up boxing and stuck with it. So Sergio Martinez, he's just that dude, in my opinion. He's beaten great fighters, people like Paul Williams. Even the first fight, I gotta watch it again because I haven't seen it for several years. But I think he might have done enough to win the first one, the first Paul Williams fight as well, and he clearly won the second by knocking out Paul Williams in the second round. He's also beat people who are huge for the weight class, like Chavez Jr. He's beat the Macklins and the Barkers, just everybody, and he's really never had an easy break. Um, he's had some tough breaks in his career, and always had to go more the scenic route. He never really had a shortcut to success. Some people, they get a bunch of like spoon-fed fights and don't really have to prove himself. But Sergio Martinez is definitely one of those people, in my opinion, who has never been cut any slack. I think he's underrated for what he brings to the table. A lot of people don't really mention him. I don't think he has a level of success that translates to the amount of talent he has. Again, someone who started boxing late, took an early loss to Antonio Margarito, and pretty much reinvented himself and put himself on the map. He like with the Paul Williams fights and the Kermit Cintron fights, and he really did it the old-fashioned way and built his name up and learned on the job. So I commend Sergio Martinez for that. As far as my prediction is concerned, I'm going to go with Sergio Martinez. The fight is taking place in Martinez's backyard, Argentina. So he has the home crowd advantage. He hasn't fought there in, I believe, 11 years or so. And it's kind of hard to go against a guy like Sergio Martinez. He finds a way to win. I'm curious to see how he's going to look, because in his last fight, the very last round of the last fight, he was badly hurt by Chavez Jr. and almost didn't make it out of the round. He also sustained, some injuries during that fight. He fractured his hand, some ligament damage because he fell. So I think he had to get a surgery for his knee, and he had to go through the whole healing process, and I'm sure rehab. So I'm curious to see how he looks against someone who is no pushover. Martin Murray, from everything I could see, he looks like a big dude. If you just look at the picture that I selected, I mean, he looks like a big dude. He's young, he has punching power, and he's undefeated, and he's game. He's definitely a game opponent. I don't know, because I haven't really heard too much on the YouTube boxing community, or from the YouTube boxing community, about this fight, but it doesn't look like Murray's one to be taken lightly. He's also being backed by Ricky Hatton, so Ricky Hatton's a fighter with a definite name in the sport. So Ricky Hatton's backing him, so he must see something in Murray. So we'll see. I'm picking Sergio Martinez. Um, I don't know. I would say unanimous decision because that's a tall order to stop this guy based on everything. The injuries, the guy's undefeated. Not that Sergio can't do it. I think both of them have the potential to stop each other, but I'm going to play it safe with my pick and just say Sergio Martinez via unanimous decision and outboxing Murray, showing him angles, giving him movement, and just being overall Sergio Martinez. So I look forward to this fight. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow as a whole. A lot of great fights. I'm riding with Sergio Martinez. And again, if he wins and he wins in a convincing fashion, let's say he knocks out Martin Murray, we got to start giving this guy more props, more video time in our channels and stuff because this dude he's legit. It's just sad that he's underrated and then we get other people who haven't really done as much and they get celebrated. So that's just boxing for you. Let me know what you guys think. What do you think of Sergio Martinez? How do you think he's going to look back from injuries? And who do you think will win? If you know more about Martin Murray, what kind of chance does he stand? Let me know something. As always, hate, comment, or subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off.